Mark got done here, so I gotta rewrite the blog.
We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years pass, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the get-go? Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime, wasting my time.
Fresh. I think I'm walking with this up, blowing everything off. What is going on, everyone? So we got a storm that's supposed to get here soon. So we're going to the next lawn. At the next lawn, we have to mow it, and there's some branches that are hovering over the sidewalk and over the driveway that we're going to use the Stihl KM131R combi unit with pole saw attachment to trim it. So let's hurry up before the storm comes. Mark's up to. Starts pretty good. All right, so basically we're going to use the Stihl KM131R to trim up these branches. And after we're done trimming everything up, I'll get back in the truck and I'll talk about how what I put in the email slash text messages, yeah, hello, for these little add-on services. I did realize that I should have waited to finish trimming and then have Mark mow, because now I just had him mow twice. Anyway, it's what it is. It looks a lot neater this way, but let's get to it. All right, so basically what I do is when we pull up to a customer's house, and if I see something that's a problem or could be a problem in the future, we'll let the customer know. And like, for a perfect example, like this house here, we knew there was a problem there, so basically I just text the customer and say, hey, listen, we're out here mowing. We notice these branches are leaning over onto your driveway, and they've got some nice cars. So I was like, how are you? We can trim them, and I'm not sure. I put in there, I'm not even sure how you're not scratching your car. It could be a problem now. It'll be a problem when it rains as they get heavy. We're coming into the winter, so you got to worry about ice hanging on the branches. And we also noticed that the branches were hanging over on the sidewalk part. So, and that particular house is on a popular cul-de-sac, and a lot of people like to walk that particular neighborhood. So we also took pictures of that, letting them know that this could be a problem with people walking by, and that we could take care of it for only, and I tell them the price. So I always put on there that way, and I always write on there for only. That's how I do it. Maybe you want to phrase it differently, I don't know. But I keep it nice and simple. I take a picture, I tell them what the problem is or what the problem might be in the future, and we can fix it for only whatever the price is. Now, we can fix it now if we have all the tools that we need to take care of it now, because, each problem is different, right? So, or we might make a day, like we have certain days where we just trim, or when we're coming back, or if I'm in the neighborhood, whatever. So, sneeze. Anyway, that's how we do it. Might not be for everyone. I'm kind of curious how other people do it, but for me, that's what I found to be as simple as possible. Just take a picture, let the customer know, listen, you can take care of it, just how much, and be done with it, and leave it at that. Now, if the customer doesn't get back to you, like in a timely fashion, you can, obviously, I would always follow up. I think a lot of people screw up by not following up, because think about it, people get busy with everyday life, just like I'm sure some of you are. Anywho, if you like this type of content, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one.